In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Robert Dillingham and his basketball shooting form. He is a very good prospect right now, and we should all take a look at how he shoots the ball so that we can all become better shooters ourselves. Let's get down and let's check him out. If you're looking to shoot the basketball further and, of course, stronger and better, make sure to go check out my hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below. So right now, coming off of this spin move, when he's attacking the basket and going up for a shot, what he does is extremely important, and every single player needs to be able to do this. Number one, he gets his shoulder and elbow in line with the rim. That is a very important aspect of everybody's shot, and everybody needs to do that. However, when he is coming off of this dribble, what he's doing is he's kicking that right leg out so that he can get his right side in line. As we can see, when he came off, his left foot is in front of his right, and to be a good shooter, you need that right foot to be slightly in front of your left. To do that, you need to kick your foot out if you're going towards your right side. This will allow you to get that arm in line. He has a nice high release, elbow above his eyes, and on top of it all, we can see that he has around a 46-degree angle on his shoulder, and that's extremely important to be able to have your elbow above your forehead. Now in this clip, with this ball going down towards that rim, we can see that it's coming down at around a 43-degree angle, and you want to be between roughly 41 and 46 degrees to be able to have the highest probability of that ball bouncing into the rim. So this was a good shot. Now here's another shot. He's getting that dribble handoff essentially, and then he's stepping into his shot. What is very important is when you're going towards your left side, you want to go outside inside. That's going to allow you to kick your right foot down to get your right side in line. When he's going from his gather, which is around knee height, and going up to his set point, which is beside his head, we really also want to look at his elbow as well. And when he's going up, we can see that he doesn't really bend his elbow all that much until he gets about to eye height when it comes to the ball. When he gets that ball up to his set point, it goes beside his head. Again, shoulder and elbow are pretty much in line with the rim, and then he's able to release. We can see that he has a bit of gap, and again, most shooters these days, you don't want to have a ton of gap between your palm and the ball. You will have more control of the ball when you're shooting. We can see that he has okay rotation. It's not that bad. It's about 2.5 rotations to the rim. And again, let's see the actual downwards trajectory of that ball. It's again roughly 43 to 45 degrees, which is where you would want to be on your shot. On this angle, we can actually see the release fingers, and his release fingers, as we can see right here, is his pointer and middle finger. You generally want to have the ball go off of those two fingers last. That is going to give you a very straight shot. Now, depending on where your elbow is, some players may find higher success going off of their ring and middle finger, but generally speaking, if you can get your shoulder and elbow in line, you want it to go off of the pointer and middle finger. Again, he's kicking his right foot out so that he can get that right side in line. The only thing I can really critique is his follow through. He doesn't keep it up very very long. He pulls it back pretty quick. However, he doesn't pull it back before he releases the ball. So that's the important part. That's why it's a kind of a consistent shot. One reason why you want to have a consistent shot is exactly what we see right here. You're going to gain a lot of attention because players don't want you shooting from three if you're a very good shooter. If players are running out to you, that's when you attack their top foot and you try to get that angle to that rim. You want to dip your shoulder lower than theirs, and that because of that ability to do that, he's able to get an open layup at the rim. Now, something else I really want to point out right here is the fact that he gets his shoulders over top of his knees, pretty much over top of his toes. This is going to give him that 90-90-90 that we always look for. We can even test it with this, where we can see that's about 90 degrees, pretty much close enough. And then we can even see it here, again, roughly about 90-ish degrees, 95 degrees. He's getting everything in line, shoulders, knees, and toes, and that's exactly what you want to see in a shot. Now, when he goes up to a set point, the faster your shot, the more closer to 90 degrees you will have on your elbow. He has much more than that, well, much less than 90 degrees, I should say, and this just means that he's going to have potentially a slower shot, more chances for defenses to block him. However, we're talking about milliseconds, so that's really not a massive difference. As long as he knows his areas and where he can shoot, he should be absolutely fine. And then if we look at his offhand thumb flick, we can see that he has no thumb flick at all, which is good. Sometimes a thumb flick will give you a lack of rotation. We don't see that here. And his set point is roughly to the right side of his forehead. If you're looking to shoot the basketball further and, of course, stronger and better, make sure to go check out my hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below. And I'll see you guys again next time. Hit that like button and subscribe.